Ah, El Salvador. A beautiful seaside nation, basking in the glory of the Pacific. Though it is also just a few hours away from the Atlantic Ocean as well. Covered in lush jungles and hosting many white sand beaches, the natural wonders of El Salvador are near limitless. Being just a bit smaller than the state of Vermont, at roughly 8,124 miles squared, El Salvadorans are relatively low income but rich in culture and community. The average person in El Salvador makes only $1.50 an hour, which is roughly $12 per day or $365 per month. However, there is a powerful sense of community, culture, and history. Let's delve into that. Food and culture. Food is a part of the culture of El Salvador, as it is anywhere else. One special meal I'm going to highlight is the pupusa. The pupusa is found authentically in pretty much only El Salvador and Honduras. It is a thick griddle cake or flatbread, usually stuffed with cheese and sometimes beans. It is so popular that it is even considered the national dish of El Salvador. But there's more than food to El Salvadoran culture. For celebrations and other occasions, young women in El Salvador will often wear frilly blue and white dresses. For the life of me, I couldn't really figure out much about these dresses, but they are everywhere. My best guess is that they represent the colors of the El Salvadoran flag. Wednesday, September 15th, is El Salvador Independence Day, one of the most widely celebrated holidays in all of El Salvador. This comes with a lot of eating, drinking, dancing, and singing. The currency of El Salvador used to be the colón, but the official currency of El Salvador was placed with the US dollar in 2001 under the presidency of Francisco Flores. However, the colón is still in circulation and is used at the same time as the US dollar. Music and art. In El Salvador, there is a genre of music known as suck, X-U-C. I know it looks like zuck, but it's suck. I looked it up. Anyways, this music genre quickly became associated with a kind of dance, which is also known as suck. Suck is some of the most authentic El Salvador music and has a diverse sound that relies upon a juco or juke, a wind instrument. Instruments also used include the saxophone, drums, and clarinets. As far as visual art, one of the most famous artists in El Salvadoran history is Fernando Yort, dubbed the National Artist of El Salvador. Yort was born April 7, 1949. He came to define and represent a lot of artistic culture in El Salvador, mixing both modern and ancient influences in his art. Yort was most well known for teaching the citizens of the small town of La Palma how to make a living through art. What you're seeing on screen now is one of Yort's works, Eternal Happiness. History. El Salvador was inhabited by many different indigenous groups at least as far back as 600 AD, especially the Pipil, as well as the Lenca and Maya. After colonization in the early 16th century, El Salvador joined the Viceroyalty of New Spain and then the First Mexican Empire. El Salvador then quickly joined the Federal Republic of Central America and then the Greater Republic of Central America. El Salvador has been subject to military coups and socio-economic instability for centuries. Agriculture is the primary business of most people in El Salvador. Interesting facts. Interesting fact uno. That's one in Spanish. El Salvador is split into 14 departments, which are like states, which are then split into 262 municipalities, which are like counties. Interesting fact dos. That's two in Spanish. The torogos, also known as the turquoise brown motmot, is the national bird of El Salvador. Here's what it sounds like. Travel and destinations. So, decided you want to travel to El Salvador? Well, you're going to need your passport and either an El Salvadoran visa or a one-entry tourist card, and at least 10,000 USD. A plane ticket will cost you anywhere from $150 to $400. Hotel costs range from $27 to $125 per night, but the average cost is around $30. The average price of a 7-day trip to San Salvador is $1,189 for a solo traveler, $2,135 for a couple, and $4,003 for a family of 4. During the wet season, the weather is warm, wet, oppressive, and overcast. Wear rain-appropriate clothing, but nothing too hot. During the dry season, the weather is hot, humid, and mostly clear. Wear clothes that allow you to beat the heat and enjoy El Salvador, with little risk of rain during this season. If you decide to visit, here are some places you may want to see. The Parque Nacional El Boquerón is a national park excellent for hiking and getting some fresh air. It is famous for its 5-kilometer crater, more than 500 meters deep. For all you people who don't know how to use the metric system, that's pretty big. The Santa Ana volcano is the highest volcano in the country, nearly 3,000 miles above sea level. Quite the climb, but well worth it for the sights. The Joya de Sauron Archaeological Park is an archaeological dig site featuring the ruins of an ancient Mayan farming village. Well worth it if you like cool history and extremely old stonework. The Malecon Puerto de la Libertad is a beautiful seafront with many activities and amenities to enjoy while you're there. Finally, the Jardín Botánico La Laguna is a botanical garden located within a volcanic crater, featuring many beautiful plant exhibits, a pond, and a children's play area. Very important current events. Some very important football matches are taking place, with El Salvador and Guatemala competing in late September. Then, throughout the month of October, the final rounds of the World Cup qualifiers will be taking place. This starts with El Salvador taking on Panama on October 7th, and El Salvador taking on Costa Rica on October 10th.